Listen, I've met a lot of great guys out there. I've met a lot of great guys. It's very sad, the rap industry, but we got a new guy named Boats, and he's very, very good. Yeah. It's officially the worst album of all time. Yours truly. Yeah. I just got out another rehab clinic, that's an admission. There's a lot of shit I haven't addressed, an active addiction. So come on, sit back and listen. I'm not a mathematician, but it's chalk and adding up all the plastic cups that I'm pissed in. All the staff and clinicians asking about prescriptions, having a chat about my past habits or bad decisions.
Times of a virtue, we're back.
And then I said, you got to let it decide.
Yeah, you do have to let time decide. I agree with that. Josh the Ironworker is finally back.
Hello, America.
Yeah, a lot of people asking when you were returning.
I got a DM yesterday.
You do have, I have to say this right now. So we're all exposing ourselves to potential. Imagine if we wore masks. That would have been unbelievable.
I should have a fucking mask on right now.
But we had a text thread.
Tyvek suit.
So Josh has been infected with COVID. And
I was diagnosed with COVID-19 on Friday.
that's when he responded to a text thread. My buddy's like, when are we, Nate's like, who's out tonight? Who wants to do anything? Josh goes, I have COVID-19. I fucking lost it.
It's not. That's not what it is. I mean, was it called COVID-19 because it happened in 2019?
Oh, it happened. It started in 19. Huh?
So it's COVID. It could be COVID
25.
I have COVID 2025.
Yeah.
I thought it
new
was.
strand.
Class of
I
25.
thought the 19. I didn't realize that was the year.
know.
I thought it was because they made 18 other
thought of that
fucking.
COVID's before they released that one.
Swine flu.
Yeah.
Bill Gates is like 18's not bad
Yeah,
enough.
it's not bad enough. Like, we got to
Let's-
fucking kill these people.
Let's go harder.
You know what I mean?
I don't think it's all that necessary to test, but it is when you don't want to give it to somebody else.
Yeah,
So,
well,
you know.
and yeah, I mean, you also had somebody that you work with that has like a.
Yeah.
That has,
But you know what? I texted Dave. I go, hey, I just tested positive for COVID. I'm going to be spending the weekend in the garage. Make sure you make sure you're at the ready so I can, if I need a 30 pack, you just drop it off. He's like, dude, whatever you need.
All right, so we're back. I've been everywhere this week. I've been everywhere that has to do with Fitchburg, which, by the way, the fact that I had to shit both yesterday and today in a bathroom in Fitchburg, Mass, my morning constitution, as Fitzy would call it.
Does it get any worse?
Does it? It's like inhumane to make me do that. You know what I mean? Like, and I was trying to go with the Josh, like maybe smoke a log all day and then come home and have it, you know, really deliver something. But
Yeah.
the smoke was turning into fire pretty quick. You know what I mean? I had to get in there and get after it. Also, Addie had so Tess is home. Tess got her surgery. She's fucking banged up beyond belief. I was bullshit because I was like, oh, maybe this won't be that bad and she'll get off these oxys pretty quick and then I can sniff them later.
Right.
You know what I mean? By myself with a glass of wine.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, but she
Like a gentleman.
Yeah. But then she's like,
Twirl in the glass.
oh, my leg. And I'm like, I think you should try to go without the pain medication though. I'm like, you don't want to get hooked.
Did you count how many are actually in that bottle?
I did
'Cause if
ask
there's
that, yeah.
if
There's
there's
a Tylenol.
if there's 20 of them in there, then you can sneak 1 or 2 out. But if
Yeah.
there's only 6,
Yeah.
then you can't.
Yeah, it's tough.
I
And
would
he
tell
already,
you-
he already took that one that he overdosed Seamus with.
That's true. Yeah. The way I
was
killed him.
listening to that
Yeah.
shit, dude. I was listening to that
What's
show.
up?
I never
gotta fucking-
heard anybody so crazily happy that their dog died.
Why is this cheese hard and lumpy?
Mohan was like
it's an
serious. I think
Oxy 80.
Mohan was seriously like considering not being friends with me anymore after that episode.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you're a fucking sick person with like no empathy, basically.
What do you call you, sociopath? or
Yeah, he said I'm a
something
sociopath.
I thought it was worse than the dog burning story that I told. I thought that was worse. How happy you were.
Maybe it's your influence on me over the years.
Well, I mean, you know, there comes a time in everybody's life when like your dog becomes such a pain in the ass that you just can't wait for it to die. I understand that. So you were at that point.
Yeah. I was at that point. So I got a story that I'm just debating on. Actually, I'll just say it here because I'm not going to use the guy's name. So dog's dead, obviously. Not coming up for breakfast, as Danny would say. And I'm like, all right. So Maggie's like, what are we going to do? So I call up and find a place. I'm not going to give the name of the place or anything because I'm going to tell the story. It's on the North Shore. This guy is this guy cremates dogs. Like that's what he does, right? So I'm like, hey, what's up? That's what you need to get done, right? So I call him up. I'm like, and the guy's like very serious. And I'm like, okay, like I just need to come drop this dog off. You know what I mean? So I go and I walk into the guy's office and the guy's like, takes his glasses off like Danny just did, extends his hand out, right? Gives me a water. We sit down. And he's like, points to his bulldog on the wall, right? He goes, a picture the fucking size of like the Mona Lisa. And he's like, when I had to put him down, my mother had died the year before, suddenly of a heart attack. The emotions are the same. They don't change. And I'm like, am I think you could leave skit or something?
You're like, buddy, I had this guy in the
I'm like, dude, you're talking
trash
about
bag.
your mother and a dog. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're talking about? And then he goes, I go, yeah, and he just fucking seized. Why am I laughing? He seized up on the floor and just like died, And he's like, well, he didn't want you to have to make that decision to put him down. That's the way I would look at it. I'm like, I'm sure he would prefer seizing and shitting himself on the floor.
So here's our different services.
Brendan's like, buddy, just tell me how much this
I gotta get
costs.
the fuck out of here, dude. Like, I got
busy.
shit to do. You know what I mean?
He's in my trunk.
Yeah, wild. He also told me the next day that his mother is in the new dog they have.
Yeah.
He was sent to them by
That's
the mother, and the mother is somehow involved with that
Black
dog.
dog.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, could you just burn the shit out of this dog and fucking let's get over it? You know what I mean?
30 pack.
The funny thing is, you had
I
sounded
know, right?
If you give me a 30 pack, I'd say bring it over. I'll put it in my uni pizza oven.
Yeah.
And it was just we could.
You got a Weber kettle. Why don't you smoke the dog?
Yeah, I could smoke him out.
Smoke dog, dude.
Yeah. You know what it is? You could have started. You basically started your own crematorium with the dog story. You know what I mean? Like originally.
Yeah. No, I mean.
But you just did it when they were alive.
It was fictitious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did I tell you the story when I had the dog? Did I already tell that on the podcast? When my dog Nick, when I was a kid, I had a half sheep, half Labrador dog, and it was half. When I say half sheep, it wasn't a half sheep. It was a sheepdog. Yeah. And it fucking thing was a nightmare, and I was afraid of dogs when my parents got it. And so I remember I was like walking around on chairs in my kitchen. It didn't take me long to get used to this dog, but I remember one day it came in and it just shit. Like there was shit, like 6 shits across the living room floor. We had a rut in the backyard. He would bite my father's hands when he's trying to undo it. One day he ripped the goddamn, we had him tied to the front railings on the front porch. And like my buddy Guy was, did I tell you? I think I told this. My buddy Guy was walking up with his Michael Jackson jacket on, and the dog ran at him. He ripped the railings off the front porch and then ripped the jacket off his body. It wasn't like a violent dog. It was just a nuisance.
Yeah.
So one day when I got out of karate, my parents, I know I was too. I was in front of Billy's. No, I was in front. I was in the shopping plaza where Liberty Bell is, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I got out. I don't know if maybe they got me an ice cream to soften the blow. And they were like, we had to give Nick away. And I was like distraught. I was crying my eyes out. And I'm like thinking, it was terrible. I was just crying. I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was 18 years old. And no, I was probably 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And my parents said we had to give Nick away. We sent him to a farm and wherever. And I was like, whatever. I got over it, obviously. Fucking, how many years later was it? 15 years later, I was talking to my grandfather one day, and we were talking about, you remember Nick? And he's like, oh, geez. He's like, yeah, it killed your father to put that dog down. And I said, what? And he's like, and he looked at me, he's like, what? and I'm like, they put the dog down? And he's like, I said, they said they sent it to a farm. And he was like, oh, he was trying to retract. But I was an adult. And so I went home that day and I said to my mother, I was like, Ma, do you think Nick is still running around that farm? And she looks up in the air and she's like, I don't know, maybe. And I go, no, he isn't. I go, because you fucking euthanized him. And
Still going
I
with the
caught her
lies.
and
Awesome.
she's still lying.
I
She
love
lied
it.
to me
I wonder where you got it
12
from.
years later.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wonder where you
well,
got it from. By the way, I went to Addie's, she had that tournament out there in Fitchburg. Couple things. One, I think you should be able to there was a guy there that was working for the Baller TV. Do you know what that is?
Oh.
So it's you probably have it. They have what do they have, Live Bond or whatever?
Oh yeah, football.
Ball
They got
TV
Flow
is the
Sports.
same thing. Like you subscribe to it so you can watch your kid's game if you can't go to the tournament, right? The guy who's working for Ball TV, like setting up the stuff. I mean, I feel like I was laughing because I'm like, imagine I called the police and I'm like, hey, there's a pedophile here. And then when they came, they're like, oh, who did he touch? And I'm like, just look at him. Like he's a pedophile, clearly. I mean, we can tell that just by looking at this guy. Like nobody's gonna miss him if you put him away. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you think the world would behave better if like we all had one pass? You could put somebody away for life, basically, right? That you hate behind, like they would never know it was you though, right? So do you think people would be nicer to everybody if they thought there was a chance that like say you were gonna run over and fucking tell somebody to fucking shut the fuck up because they just cut you off? Mm-hmm. Maybe like I don't want to. Maybe this guy hasn't used his life card yet. You know what I mean? Like, do you think people would be nice to everybody?
Nope.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
How fast would you use your card?
I'm already used it.
I'm the type of kid.
I already know I'm throwing
I
away.
spend my money like right when I get it when I was a kid. So like I'm sure I would be like I'd be like within the first 3 days. Like Peduzzo would be like do 60 push-ups. I'd be like life in prison.
That life card's burning a hole in your pocket.
Yeah, it would be funny though if you could make them go to prisons that like were specifically
Extra rapey.
Like their biggest fears. So it could be like killer clown prison or like rape, heavy rape prison.
Rape was a given in this prison.
like rape everyday prison.
Yeah.
You know, that would be that would be
Oz.
yeah, that would be fucking awesome. You know what I mean? The deepest fears, prisons, you know? Anyways, I was just thinking about that. But there's this guy sitting next to me. So he's talking to me a little bit. His daughter's on the other team. Tall dude, older, by the way. I didn't say like 60. His daughter was on the other team. I'm like, dude, you got busy late. So he asked me, he's like, we talking, he's where you from, all that stuff. Then he's like, he asked me like what I do for work. And I'm like, what a weird question. So I'm like, I'm in recruiting I just fucking try to get like half of what I do out. Hope he doesn't ask any questions. Like, what do you do? He's like, oh, I'm a forensic pathologist. I do work with the FBI and CIA and stuff like that down in Providence. First of all, don't do that, right? Yeah. Second of all, what I wish
He's
like
setting you up to one up.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He
So
wants
like,
to tell you so bad when he dies. He's going to ask you.
I was gonna be like, you know what? Actually, I invented Spider-Man. You know Spider-Man, the cartoon? I invented that.
He's like, no, Stan Lee
next time
just-
somebody asks you that.
It's true. I invented that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, why would you do that? Like just like I can't wait to tell you I'm a forensic
Should
pathologist.
be like, I'm a sperm extraction specialist for men who can't
Get this
like,
sperm out.
Yeah,
For men
yeah,
over
I
60 that are
figure
over
out a way to
6'5".
do it. I figure out a way to do it.
Yeah, I jack them left and right.
Yeah.
Next time that happens, just be like, I rape people in prison.
Yeah.
for my
Yeah, for money.
Living.
Yeah, for
That's
money.
how I live.
Yeah, that's how I live. They bust me in.
inspect.
They bust me in, and I rape the shit out of them. Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. It's good for me, not for them. All right, so a couple quick things. We got the sweater party next Saturday night. Anybody's invited. Just bring a toy. It's not a ticketed event. Wear an ugly sweater. Pitsy's not going to be there most likely. He's got a 40th birthday party for some lady I've never heard of before. I was texting him the other day. I'm like, at least tell me it's like Bob C's wife's birthday or something like that. It's like,
Don't lie to us.
like, yeah, exactly. But he's got more important things to do. It's fine. I'm just kidding. So you'll have to deal with just me and Danny. And we got a stacked little lineup coming. We got Josh tonight.
Yep.
Following that, we got New England Dad next Sunday. Zach's coming back on. We got, by the way, Zach was texting me. He's like, you should have just brought that dog up here. I would have put that thing down for you. Like, no problem. I'm like, I love it. Like,
My cousin's had a dog, and her husband, when it was ready to go, he shot it. It was a hunting dog. It was always outside.
well, Danny told
He
the
shot
story
it in
last
head.
week. Well, the guy
I
at
remember
the
he said
camp that was like,
that.
yeah,
He shot the
fucking
dog.
12
It was
gauge.
like the
Humane
best
thing to do.
The humane way to go
Yeah.
about it.
What would you do? What would you rather do? Like,
I mean, I'll feel bad when my dog's
yeah.
going to die. I get that, but a lot more bad than you felt. But the
I
but,
believe that
I don't know. What do you,
okay,
I don't know
I
what
believe
you-
that I'm capable of having a different dog and having a totally different relationship with it.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
dog didn't like me. He liked Maggie. He made it pretty clear. He demanded. I gave him everything. I took him out like fucking. I would say my life right now is unreal. Like I see people walking the dogs at 5 a.m. I'm like, fuck you.
Losers.
I'm like idiots, dummies. I'm like, put him down. That's what I do. I roll down the window. I go, put him down.
Put him down.
And then I give him the business card for that guy who cremated him.
So you'll hold up your iPhone picture of your dog on the kitchen floor, like it's not that bad.
Dude, that would be a great.
Make sure the whole family's watching
That would be
this.
a great hidden video if I went up to that guy. I'm like, hey, I got another more business for you, but we send you up. Just take your live dog up there.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, want to get him cremated. And just like today. Like
This dog's still breathing.
How much does it
Why don't
cost
you
to
take 'em out?
cremate your dog?
$415.
$400.
And then they give
no.
you a little cherry box with a picture that you choose of him on it.
Oh,
And your
God.
fur babies.
Is that in the house right
Your
now?
fur babies' ashes go inside.
Was Maggie upset?
Very. She was
Oh.
like, yeah, she loved this dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like-
she would have been probably more upset if that the dog. If I seized on the floor, she probably would have been like, all right.
Right.
She's got a life insurance policy. It's not bad.
So do they like allow you to be in like the room when it happens, or like you say like your final goodbyes, even though he's been dead for a week? Like,
Well,
did you
they-
bring the whole family up there, but was it just you?
No. Maggie couldn't handle it. I brought him up, but then he like, I take him in, and then he like pulls the blanket back. He's like,
Yeah, he's dead.
well, and then he was like, he
He's
does.
dead. He was
does-
already
the guy
dead,
doesn't-
right?
I have to say this.
What if you heard
The guy-
barking on the ride
If
up
you
there?
ever need a dog cremated, this is your guy. He does do a great job. He's a great job. O'Malley might be dying laughing. Jimmy's like, what is he like? He just got failed out of mortician school. He's just like, I
Murdered
got
dogs.
fucking, yeah. He's like, I got to settle for dogs. So he does paw prints. It's very nice. Like he
It'd
gives
be
you a whole
awesome if you look
package,
like
right?
the Tiger King guy. Oh, no. I was thinking, who's the bounty
Tiger
hunter?
King guy.
Who's the bounty
Dog.
hunter? Dog.
Dog the
Look like Dog the bounty hunter. He goes, hello.
His wife with the huge can just comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beth.
She's dead,
Yeah.
right?
Is she dead?
Is
I think she's dead.
Really?
I don't know.
No longer with the
nice.
company.
Oh, so Zach next week, and
Boats.
Boats on the 28th, then Jared Martino on the 1st.
Yeah.
For some football
And
talk.
it is so quick rundown of Jared. He'll tell you his whole story. It's fucking incredible. But it is funny that like I coached a kid and now he's like
I
this
didn't think it was
massive.
an incredible story, actually.
Huh?
I don't think it's really incredible.
It's not. It's actually kind of crazy.
I'm just fucking. I watched the whole thing. He said.
But he, it's weird because like I coached him in high school, and he went to a prep school in Connecticut, and now he's like this massive influencer for football, and like people will just run up to him and start taking pictures with him and shit. It's still kind of fucking surreal, but he's crushing it right now. It'll be a good episode for sure.
It was pretty funny because I was in here the other night. I asked Tommy, like, "Do you know who this Jared Martino kid is?" And he goes, "No." He goes,
What's for dinner?
"Who wrote the bass line on the Alice in Chains like second album?" And I'm like, "Fuck, are you doing?" Anyway, so we got Boats coming on. We got some big plan. We talked about it. I think we talked
can't
about it on the
wait.
show, but I talked to him
No, it
last
was on,
night
it was
about
on
it.
the Patreon.
Yes, we talked about that last night, me and Boats. I played that show last night, bet what I do, and like I walked in, there was a woman there, as my mother would say. She was ossified. This lady was fucking cocked, and she was the only person there, right? There were two other people there and her and the bartender. And I get the bartender's look like this lady's in here all the time, and she's a real pain in the ass, I can tell. And she's like, she was like she was just sloppy mess. I texted Boats, I'm like, hey, because I didn't know Al Delano was coming, he came. I'm like, dude, there's a lady here who's just absolutely wrecked, so just letting you know, like, because I'm playing now, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, the guy's like, you don't have to start right away. And I'm like, oh, I'll get going. I don't want to fucking talk to this lady. Lady was fucking bombed. I guess she's in there all the time by herself. I hope she listens to the podcast. Like, this would be a good, she'd be a good, you know, I think, like, if the bartender had his way, Danny, great bartender there, the guy's name's Danny, he's from Lynn. He would have her sent up to the guy that did Seamus. You know what I mean? Just get her, like, you know, get her maybe in a little box put behind the bar.
Burner.
Yeah. Anyways, that was that. So we got some big stuff coming up. We got the Ugly Sweater Party. You around next Saturday night, Josh? You have a lot of holiday plans usually.
I don't think so. I don't think we have much going on. I mean, no, I don't have any holiday plans. I don't want to have any holiday plans.
Yeah.
But we end up having some. Yeah, I'd like to go to the Ugly Sweater Party. Sometimes I'm like, what's gonna win it? Like
Yeah.
if I came to with a sweater on,
Well, it's
like
not a
white sweater
contest.
was like, huh?
It's not a contest.
It isn't?
It used to be.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
it used to be?
I wanted
Yeah.
to
Oh, I
do
didn't
the
know
thing.
that.
So,
All right.
actually, one year, Avery Tango just brought a whole bunch of my pictures from Facebook and plastered them all over the sweater. He won it one year. Then the year before, Kid Maddie just took a mirror and duct taped it to it. And he just like, oh, here's my ugly sweater. And just you staring at the fucking, I thought that was fucking pretty
I was
good.
thinking like it was like if I wore like a white sweater and just like smeared a bunch of my like dog shit on it, and it's just like it stunk.
That would win.
And-
That would win.
I think that would win because that's
Yeah.
fucking ugly as it gets, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's not a. I mean, you're trying to win a contest. You might as well put shit on it.
You gotta go all out.
Look like you look like you got dragged through a field of dogs.
You know what? You know what? The reason I just started dying, I was like, already pictured Clocky at work, his earbuds in, just howling at that statement
Yeah.
right there. He loves a little shit talk.
I
Nothing
told-
like,
Well, I mean, we all do.
We all do. I was at hockey today, and I'm sitting there with Evan, and I was like, Josh, the Ironworker is coming on. And he's like, oh, nice. And I was like, I really want to talk about shit with Josh. And he goes,
Evan said that.
yeah. No, I said,
Oh.
I want to talk about shit. I hope we talk about shit.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
well,
show.
we'll talk about some shit.
And,
I have a good shit story, by the way.
Evan's brother-in-law's like poop. And I'm like, yeah, me and Josh and Clocky love talking about poops.
Oh God. As we get older, you know what's funny? That leads into like I just celebrated a birthday.
Yeah.
yeah,
And,
congratulations.
yeah, thank you.
Happy birthday from America.
Well, my birthday, I was born into a modest family. Until I was born, it was modest, and then it became special.
Stock went up.
And one of the reasons why it became special is because my birthday is 12/12/76. It doesn't really get much better than that, I don't think. Maybe it's just my birthday,
Bicentennial.
I'm biased. 12/12/76. I mean, that's a pretty cool fucking birthday,
is.
right? This year, we'll do a little math thing. See how good at you guys are at math. 12 plus 12 plus 25 is what? 12 plus 12 is what?
Yeah, 49.
49.
Yeah.
And that's how old I am.
Yep.
12 plus 12 plus 49. When I realized this, it was in 2012. My birthday date was 12/12/12, and you know how old I was?
36.
36. And I was like, holy shit, my birthday equals my age. And then it was another 5 or 6 years later, then I realized that every year of the 2000s, my birth date plus the date plus the year equals
your
my age.
That's crazy.
And there's
Yeah.
only
It's
65.
crazy that it took you that long to figure it out.
No, yeah, I was like, I just thought it was like 12. I'm like, oh, what a coincidence. 12/12/12, 36. And then it is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But then I started researching it even more. And I realized in 2001 and two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was every single year. And then I
That's
researched
good.
it more. And there's only 65 people in the Northern Hemisphere that share that same coincidence. Isn't that fucking crazy?
It can't be right.
that can't
It
be
is.
right.
Like, there's no way that's right.
It's like 75. It's
that-
somewhere in
that
the ball.
tracks.
I mean, it's like it's more
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah.
Like 10 more. That's
you know what's
That
funny?
makes
I told that story to someone last night because I've been pushing it hard, and Court's really sick of hearing
Oh, I
it.
bet she hates
And,
it.
and it was Mike, and he goes,
Taylor?
He goes, yeah, and he goes, that would mean there was only 65 people born on the same day as you. And I was like, well, hey, you're bright. Most people fall for it.
Have you ever looked up like who shares your birthday, like is a famous person?
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, that doesn't
Really?
suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ozzy
Charles
Osbourne.
I got Fred
Michael,
Durst.
Michael Jordan, Ozzy Osbourne, Frank Sinatra. I think it's
It'd be so awesome if right now, like Michael Jordan was on a podcast. He's
Oh,
like,
Tom
he's like
Brady.
Frank Sinatra, Josh the Ironworker.
yeah, Tom Brady. Yeah, when Frank Sinatra, when he used to
Tom's in
look up,
August.
No, Frank Sinatra was the only legitimate one.
Okay.
But when Frank Sinatra used to look up who has the same birthday it was as him before he died, it was me. I was the only one that
Like
popped up.
Josh Riley, Melrose. He's like, where are the other 64 of these people?
Well, Frank Sinatra he wasn't born. He was born in
That's right.
1915.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yes.
his birthday, he didn't
Yeah,
have the
he
pleasure.
didn't get the pleasure of
no,
this. Yeah.
no. Most people don't.
Most people don't get the pleasure of this.
I mean,
experience.
what's your birthday?
February 20th.
So that's
Do the
2/20.
math.
Do the math on there.
You're not as
2/20.
cool as Josh.
No, it's not going to work.
Well, it could be close. 2/20. That's
Yeah.
22
Yeah.
plus 25 is
47.
Yeah. See, it's
it's
not going to
not
happen.
close enough.
You know what? I'll just start saying I'm younger than I am.
Yeah.
That's
Do-
a bonus.
Dawson from Dawson's Creek. She has my birthday.
Which one was Isn't that James
Is that,
Vanderbeek?
is that the
Yeah,
one's
Dawson.
dying?
First off, that's Mox from Varsity Blues. Don't ever refer to him as Dawson.
Dude, Jay and Silent Bob even said it. Yo, you're the Dawson.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Good call.
You know who else has Ted Kozlinski.
Kaczynski.
Yeah, he's
The
December
Unabomber.
12th.
Ted Kozlinski, some guy from like Stoneham.
University of Michigan. Having a rough week. University of
Oh
Michigan.
my
Oh,
God,
geez.
dude.
Rough week. The coach
University
from
of Michigan.
University of Michigan.
Oh yeah, I didn't really hear much about it, but it sounds like he's an idiot.
I'm like, by the way, by the way, I gotta say this because Tommy was just dying laughing about this. So we were on a text thread for this show, and Danny had an idea he wanted to do, which I want to talk about this a little bit. You wanted to do, we'll do it at a future time.
Okay.
Is fictional foods from draft, right?
Yep.
From like movies and stuff. So like, I'll use. Well, this one probably couldn't be taken because they made it into a real product, but Duff beer.
So I looked up a couple of them. A lot of these fictional ones became real
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, but the problem
pisses
is-
me off.
So they're like, Josh, you okay with that? And I'm like looking. I was at work. I had a wicked busy week, and then like finally, I'm like, hey guys, I'm like, I don't think Josh watches TV or what
The
movies.
first thing that came to mind was like some porridge from Fred Flintstone. I'm like, and I didn't even know if they ate it porridge. I was mixing that up with
Flintstone's porridge would have been unbelievable.
I think I was mixing it up with the three fucking bad bears.
dude.
3 bad
Our
beers.
16 fans on Facebook would have been like Josh wins with porridge from Flintstones.
Well, that would have been one.
I was like, when Danny was like, I was like, what? Give me an example of fake food, and he was
Like
like,
stuff
food
that's
that's
not
not
real.
real, and I was like, that's not a fucking example. I know it's not real.
Oh fuck, my cheeks hurt.
No, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh shit.
So,
I watched a lot of Flintstones. I don't think I've ever seen them eat porridge in my life.
Oh no, Bonnie used to make porridge.
by the way, I got my garage sweatshirt on.
Yes.
So here's a little news on the sweatshirt front. So if you ordered sweatshirts, they're going to be around before Christmas. If you order them for local pickup, I'm going to be picking those up. So we got a ton of shit, by the way. I think me and you have to go up together probably
I told
with
you,
both
yeah,
our trucks.
I
Yeah, but you
I'll just
jump
be
in
there
with
for
us,
moral
whatever.
support.
But we're probably, so here's the deal. Obviously, if you ordered them through the website, that's great. That's ideal. We did order some extra stock, which each of us will have individually around. So if you didn't get to order one, now here's the deal. I only ordered large and XL in almost everything. The reason for that is that we don't like fat people anymore on this podcast, all right? We're all about being in shape.
Because we want you to join the success.
I was eating beef and fucking cold rice in my truck yesterday, like a fucking savage. I don't have time for fat people anymore, so
Right.
don't ask.
Right. When I see a fat person, I look the other way.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Like I know Brian's probably he's a little disappointed in me right now because I haven't been up on the app. I was sick. I had COVID.
Yeah.
But the other thing is like I love going to the gym. I love doing that now. The problem that I find sometimes, and I'm not trying to make excuses for myself, but going to the gym at the wrong time fucking sucks. And it always seems like I can make it Monday right after work.
Yep.
Tuesday I pitch with Sid, and then it's like I wouldn't be able to make it to the gym at 5, and I'm like, I'm not even going to attempt to go to Planet Fitness and Soggy's at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It sucks. They got one preacher curl machine there, and
Fuck this.
dude. And I was like, when I'm doing preacher curls, like, because what I did was I bought one of those, you know, those the lifting tank tops. It just covers the tip of your nipple.
Yeah.
I bought that, and when I'm doing preacher curls, like I'm looking at the biceps, and like I'm looking in the mirror after too. And you do that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You walk around, you look out of the side of your eye, at like your bicep. But if I could go in the morning, I start work at 6 a.m. So if I could do a 4 o'clock, I'm not doing that. 4 in the like Bobby C is doing.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not doing that. So I'm having a hard time finding the right time to go to the gym. I know when it is, but I can't make it there at that time.
But
So
what about the 2
anyways,
o'clock time? Isn't that what you said?
Yes, but I can only make it at 2 o'clock. Like,
2 days a week?
yeah.
So why you got to mix in the weekends? We're doing a Saturday mix. I couldn't go yesterday.
And I don't want to make excuses, Brian. If you're listening to this,
No, he doesn't give a fuck, actually. No, he does, though. But
He does.
Listen,
He's great.
let me talk about
I
this,
love
too.
Brian.
There's a lot of talk about Corker of the Year. We got to talk about this for a minute. Okay, so back to that real quick. If you did do local pickup for your shit, here's the deal. I don't know when that date's going to be. It could be, if it's before, I'll make sure you can get your shit before Christmas. It usually comes in bags. They're stapled with your name on it. I'm going to try to open this bar up for like a 3-hour window. You can come by, you can have a beer, pick up your shit, right? If you order local pickup, that's totally cool. All right. And so we can do that. So but if you're connected through Danny or Fitzy, just connect with them. But if you want to get your shit here, I'm like, it's gonna be like a 1 day, 3 hour window thing. And then other than that, I can meet you or whatever. We can figure it out. We'll sort it out. Where was I going with that? I just lost my train of thought.
I think that was, you kind of hit the nail on the head.
No. We were just talking about the success list. So Corker of the Year. All right. So I have not run any of this by you guys, correct? We've not really talked about it much. But it should be given this year again. Now, I originally said we should do different categories for female Corker of the Year, and Danny's like, is there any women still listening to this podcast? Which is valid. I think there are a few. We do have a few solid. Like one of your friends
And
just.
Mado still listen?
I don't know if she does. If she's out there, she should message us and
Right.
tell us that she does. A lot of people listen in silence. They listen in the shadows. You know what I mean? But we're going with one Corker of the Year. Here's the names I'm putting forward, and you guys feel free to put anybody you want. I kind of eliminate most regular guests of the show. I don't know if that's good or bad, but like, I feel like it should be somebody working a little bit behind the scenes. You know what I mean? On our behalf. So I got Ushin over in Ireland.
It's a good
Guy
one.
just offered to pick up Danny at the airport if he needs a ride.
Insane.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about Corker of the Year.
I mean, I could be a serial killer. And he's like, I'll fucking gladly grab you from Dublin
Now,
Airport.
Mohan basically was parading around for Bob C and Brian, right? I eliminate Bob C on the fact that he's like a recurring guest of the show. He's more of a character on the show than he is like somebody that's, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Didn't sound
Love
like he
it.
was. He really.
No, you
agreed
tell me
with
what
that.
you think. Tell me what you think. This is important stuff.
Yeah, I think the guests are the guests. They're not going to be. I mean, they are fans though too. So I don't know. It's tough.
Okay, because he's up there for me. Panuzzo is up there on Corker of the Year. Now, he's not a recurring guest. He has gotten multiple of us in a lot of good shape, and he's helped other Corkers out, right?
I think
Which
that's
he
a
doesn't have
good-
to do.
That's a good. Choice
I
right
mean,
there.
talk about the turn I've made on Panuzzo. You know, last year, like, I was ready to fucking skin him alive. Now I'm like, this kid could be Corker of the Year. World, it works in funny ways. You know what I mean? It does.
Sure does.
It does.
and it would be great honor for him.
He hasn't, dude. I mean, seriously, like, you got into the fucking St. Mike's Hall of Fame, like, big whoop. You got Corker of the Year. That's a big deal. So Ushin Panuzzo,
Yeah.
Maki Berry.
Maki Berry is always on the list. He's like Otto. You know what I mean? Like, he's just always out there supporting. You got any names put forward?
Fawns.
Fonz did a lot for the show this year. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah.
He gives content constantly.
Sure does.
He literally went into a different dimension for the show when he's down in Austin.
Yeah.
He came to the gym, kicked my Celsius all over the gym. He fucking
He
played
gets
me
my
in golf.
He gets my vote just for that.
Yeah,
Just
played
for
me in
kicking
golf.
your drink
I was so
over.
pissed. I'm like,
Is he
fuck,
slimming
it's
down?
over that thing.
Is Fawn slimming down?
No.
He's
I'm not gonna
working on it.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it like everything that he eats.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
I
Shots
just
fired.
nominated him for Corker
Yeah,
of the
that's
Year.
right.
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I
Danny,
have
you
to.
got any- you got
I got to
any,
even it out, Danny.
I was gonna say Dustin Fannin too. I mean, anybody who comes in from across the country to go to
Yeah, Dustin's a good one.
Yeah. I think Crime is a good one too.
he just
Crime
won, though.
already won. Though.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he could go back to back.
Archie
Look,
fucking.
nobody loves Crime Eye more than me. The same Mike's grad too. Yeah, I'm thinking those are the possibilities right now. If we think of anybody else, they'll be revealed on the show with Joey Boats.
Yeah.
Like Joey Boats can't be Corker of the Year because he's like a real part of the show. Like the intro is his music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's fair.
He's like a real celebrity.
And he's like really talented.
Right.
That's the
Yeah,
difference. Like,
yeah.
Gasoline.
Yeah.
You got to
album
give it
and
to
shit.
someone who has no talent.
yeah.
But puts a lot of effort into the show.
So Fonz, you've won. No, just kidding. No, but if you hey, listen, if you're out there, you somebody also messaged the page and asked when can Al join the show full time, to which I replied, lose this Instagram handle like now. You know, there was a great dude at the thing who looked like Al's cousin Fatsucker. He was like running the volleyball event. I was trying to sneak a picture of him, but then I'm like, I'm gonna get arrested for like fucking trying to take a picture of a girl or something like that. You know,
Was this place at like because I
it's that huge place in Fitchburg. It's inside. It's got a bar upstairs,
yeah
like
so,
a pub.
and I think outside there's like 4 or 5 football fields too, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been there? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You don't
Absolute
realize
shit
how
ride.
far Fitchburg. Oh,
Such a shit ride.
so listen to this. I
Yeah,
get
Pittsburgh's tough to
so
get to.
my fucking washer fluid in the car is low, right? So I'm like, fuck, like it's snowing and shit out there. So I stop at the mobile right before we leave, and I dump a fucking new thing of fucking windshield wash fluid and go to close the fucking hood. The hood won't fucking hook. It'll hook on the manual part, but not the real hook. So it's like kind of like, you know? So I'm like sitting there and I'm like looking on YouTube and shit, and I'm like fucking pressing it, slamming it, nothing. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm driving home this way. You know what I mean? So I'm driving home, it's like the whole way, you know what I mean? I had to drive like 60 the whole way, which is fucking horrible because you're leaving fucking there and you want to just fly home. And I got on YouTube later and I found out what happened. And I figured it out and I fixed it. I was so proud of myself. There's two little like rubber screws on the Silverados. And like, I guess if you drive a lot, like eventually like those will loosen
back
a little
off,
bit.
yeah,
and then it stops it from fully clicking in. I mean,
You have to get on one of those little skates things on your back and like roll under the
yeah, that's what I did. I was under there. I changed the oil while I was there. I was like, oh, look at me. I did feel like such a fucking total zero though. I'm like, trying to close it. There's all these guys walking. Like, look at this fucking guy with a Silverado that he doesn't need.
Dude,
like,
Silverados are the worst. I just spent $6,000 on my transmission.
believe
Brendan
that,
had
dude.
to tighten some rubber screws.
Yeah, 2017. I'm so distant. My next truck's going to be a Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Well,
I
you're not going with the Tundra?
that's
You
gonna
bought
be
the
after,
Colorado-
that's
you
gonna
bought
be
the
after my
Colorado.
kids are out of college if they go.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not going to be able to afford a new vehicle until then. But
You gonna downsize?
no, I have a Colorado. It's the same
Oh,
size.
you have a Colorado.
Yeah. So, but I'm just sick. Like the back window doesn't go down. The Apple CarPlay stopped working. The fucking serpentine belt needed. I needed to replace both catalytic converters. You know what I mean? Like the interior lights don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real good car.
Yeah. The good thing
Why
about
wouldn't
it
you get
was
that
and this is what we were talking about the shit. Like I actually shit my pants in it.
In your Colorado?
Yeah, a couple months ago, and the seats are vinyl. You know, so it cleaned up well.
Yeah.
There was
that's
no
always
like
good.
It's a bonus.
lasting stain.
Yeah.
And you want to hear the shit my pants story in the Colorado?
I do, yeah.
You want to hear that story?
Yes.
So I was taking Sid to softball, and I was like, "We gotta go." And I had no indication that I didn't have a bellyache, nothing. And I wasn't in
You got a little
distress.
bellyache,
I
man?
wasn't in distress, and I was like, "Come on, we gotta go." I had my shorts on. We were ready, going to the Common right over there, and she's like coming out, and I fucking jump in the car, and I'm like, we pull out of the driveway. I take a right. I go through the little tunnel, and I was like, I was gonna squeak a fart out, and it was like I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's why we don't have female listeners.
And I go, I'm like, holy shit. So I fucking take a hard right. I bang a Yui in the fire station, and Sid's like, Dad, what are you doing? I'm like, I gotta get back to the house real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom. And sorry, Fitz. And that was.
I hope you
dry
boosted.
throat.
That was contagion.
Dude, I bang a Yui right. I pull back in the driveway. She's like, Dad, what are you doing? I get out and I look. I knew right away.
Was it wet?
Oh, wet. It was like
What day of the week?
Oh, God.
it was like a Wednesday. And I get out of the truck and I look at the seat and there's a brown stain on the seat.
Oh, yeah.
And Sid looks over because she had no idea what really would happen until that point. She looks
couldn't
over and she
smell
goes,
it?
No, she couldn't smell it. And she goes, "Ooh, Dad, what?" And I'm like, dude, I pointed right at it. I go, not a word about this to anybody. I ran in the
tell
house.
everybody in
I
there.
ran in the house. And I thought for a second I was just going to do a quick cleanup. And I was like, nope, quick cleanup's not going to happen. I had to jump in the shower, ripped all my clothes off, right? Jumped in the shower, took a 3-second shower, put new clothes on, ran back out, put a towel on my seat, right? Because I didn't want to stain the new shorts that I had just put on.
Smart.
And we drove to softball, and I was like,
Prudent.
Sid was like kind of chuckling the whole time. I'm like, yeah, just listen, do me a favor, don't mention that to anybody. And now I'm raking the field. The girls are warming up. I'm raking the friggin' baseline. I'm putting the bases in. I'm running the chalk out, and I almost tried to squeak like another one out while I was on the field, and I was like, I caught it. I'm like, no, don't do that, right?
You've already lost this battle.
Yeah.
And now I got to run across to the fire station right after I complete the field. I'm sweating. I'm like, I have to go again. It came out like I was preparing for a colonoscopy. That's how it came out again. It was like water, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Nice,
I
though.
don't
You
feel
cleaned
like I
out,
said,
though.
I didn't have a bellyache or anything. And I
Tummy ache? You have a tummy ache?
I cross the street. Court is pulling up, and she's like laughing, and I'm like, what? And then Sid, I look over at Sid, and
Ratted you right out.
Court goes, really?
She already
You shit
texted
your
her.
pants?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I look at Sid, I'm like, I fucking told you not to tell anybody. And I go, you're the first person you tell is your mom. And now, of course, it's on the airwaves across America. But
So the reason why I asked what day of the week it is, because like on a Wednesday, usually I'm
Normal by then.
dialed
But
in
it's
and I'm
Monday,
normal.
Monday.
If it's like Sunday or Monday,
Yeah, your
I've been
body.
there was
drinking
no
since
there was
Thursday
no
now.
rhyme or reason. There was no rhyme or reason why.
Yeah,
it
you
might have been
must've-
it might have been right when I started the Success Lift program, and I was starting to eat a lot of roughage.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do everything right.
Yeah.
And I think my body was reacting like my body was like, what the fuck is going on here? This guy's eating healthy.
So we've talked about the Success Lift already enough, so we might as well just read the ad.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Go
tell you a
ahead.
quick story
Okay.
about the Success Lift. For anyone that's not joined yet, join Patreon, $5 a month, and then you give Brian $100 bucks a month, so it's $105 a month, and he'll get you in shape. So I went out to dinner with a bunch of Reading dads on
Yep.
Thursday night. We went to Post 1917 in Reading, no
Yep.
free ads, but it was a great steakhouse. 40 of us went out to eat there, right? One of the first dads that I met in Reading sees me that night, and I got up to go to the bathroom. I was walking back, and I had a nice sweater on.
Yeah. Classy.
Yeah, like just
Gentleman.
handsome looking guy. I come back, and he met me when I was like 340.
Yeah.
He's like, holy shit, Fitzy. He's like, what are you doing? You look great. He's like, your shoulders are fucking like popping out. He's like,
You're gonna blow me a nut.
what have you been doing?
Yeah. Was he gay?
I was like,
Was this fucking guy gay?
so Evan's sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
I appreciate the compliments.
Oh, no,
I do too.
I do too.
1,000%.
gay,
right?
gay or not. I love
Straight
him.
or gay.
Yeah, he's got a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he could still be gay, but
It's a cover.
It's a beard.
So
was he like? Did he say your shoulders look so good?
is that your gay?
See, no, this is the
that
problem.
your gay
This is the problem. He wants to play the accent game on Patreon so bad that he's like already tested out his accent.
That wasn't a good
Well,
one.
that wasn't a good start.
Jesus, I would be like, Jesus, Fitzy, your shoulders are looking popping.
All right, so that's better. That first one was terrible.
The accent game is a hit. People
The
love
first
it.
one was creepy. That one was more enthusiastic.
So go, all right.
Go
so
ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So Evan's sitting next to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's a Success Lift. And then fucking Evan explained the Success Lift to the dad.
Yeah.
And it was great. It's just a great feeling. Going in somewhere and seeing someone that you haven't seen in a while, and they knew you when
Yeah.
you were a fat shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, holy shit, good job.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna say
High
this,
five.
yeah, if it does feel good. Now this happened to me on the ugly sweater party thing or the Christmas crawl. A couple people, but these people listen to the show and they were like, "Look, you look like you're getting in shape." I like grab my arm, I'm like, "Oh yeah." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Let's not." As Mr. Wolf once said so wisely in Pulp Fiction, let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet,
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
All right,
We're
listen,
not there
I'm
yet,
still a fucking
but-
dump,
Yes, but it's working.
but it's working.
Yeah.
we're
You
getting
know what
better.
you're doing? You know what it forces me to do? Because I wasn't eating like terribly. I wasn't eating like shit, but I wasn't eating terribly healthy. But because I am now logging everything, and
Yeah.
I try to do it pretty consistently, I'm not eating. I'm eating. I'm seeing what I'm eating.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So regardless if I'm going to the gym
Did you used to
consistently
blindfold
right
yourself?
now,
When you used to blindfold yourself?
I was blindfolded myself. I was eating like I was eating ice cream
reaching for burgers?
sandwiches.
He's like,
I
all
was
right,
I was just
time for
whatever
this
it was.
brownie.
It was ice cream sandwiches. I was shoving
Fuck,
them in my
is this
mouth.
up?
Now I can see. But no, but
Once you start counting
it is
calories,
holding you accountability.
It
That's
makes
what
you
it is.
cognizant of what you're
So
eating,
whether
what
I'm
you're
doing
putting
it,
into your body.
I'm not doing it like Bobby C's doing it and like really 100% strict. And I hope to do that a little bit better after the holidays.
I think after the
It
holidays,
is
yeah.
the holidays.
It is
you
the
know what I
holidays.
mean?
We're calling it the success. We're calling on the big time cut.
Right.
January, February, March.
And
Not
I-
like ends around St. Patty's. Obviously, has to end around St. Patty's. So, anyways, but you should join it. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
kidding. Like, honestly, I told Brian the other day, I'm like, if you would have found me fucking eating fucking beef or rice in my car at one of these events a year ago, I would have paid you $1 million. Like, there's not a chance. Like, what do they have? Chicken fingers and fucking fries? I'll just eat that. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know, it's also tough to eat that rice and beef when you try to jerk off in the car too. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
in between the games.
I know,
you know,
that's tough.
That was the tough part.
Yeah.
Protein. It's all about protein. But no, join the Success Love. Seriously, everybody loves it. Like,
Yeah.
dude, we got a little workout crew. Me and Bobby usually have been going on.
Is there any chance that Brian can give us a fucking free month for the past? We've been talking about this for the last 10 minutes.
Well, the free month will come when you just are free of all your demons.
I'm
yeah,
joking.
I'm just
$100
kidding around.
is pretty cheap.
Yeah, and he'll do a phone call with you, talk to you about it, whatever. Anyways,
He's great.
Bella's roast beef, Danny.
Yep. BellasNA.com is the website. Stands for North Andover.
He's pissed.
Not Narcotics Anonymous. Bella's reigning beef champ.
Yep.
They're crushing it, as you know. Harry, Sandra, the whole crew up there. Get up there. Listen, it's the best in the fucking game. Just get up there.
It's lights out. Misguided Spirits, Big Bad James, misguidedspirits.com. You can get a Buckaloo's and Melrose. They got great whiskey. They got great vodkas. They're fucking awesome. So go get their stuff for your holidays. Great gifts, by the way, because the bottles look so sick.
Yep.
So who doesn't like getting a bottle of booze as a gift?
It's pretty cool.
Unless you're like a recovering alcoholic. Right?
Yeah.
Then you probably don't want that. Or maybe you do. You know what I mean? Maybe you're ready to fucking tear the Band-Aid off. Go to misguidedspirits.com, get them. Ben Franklin Print Co. We already talked
Ben
about
Franklin. I was going to do the Ben Franklin.
Okay, do it.
Ben
Yes, thank
Franklin
you.
Print Company. Get garage sweatshirts. Get
Yeah.
whatever you
I'm
want.
wearing it right now.
T-shirts,
Longhorns,
hats. Like my garage sweatshirts are the best sweatshirt I ever have, and everybody who has one loves it. Loves the material.
true.
it. Yep.
Right.
Me and Fitzy were both wearing it last week.
I wore mine yesterday.
Yeah.
Love
I'm gonna order. I want to order long sleeves.
Long sleeve tees?
Yeah.
I love a long sleeve tee. How do you feel about long sleeve tees?
one right now.
I'm a
Okay.
long sleeve tee guy. I like it.
I love them. I'll say this right now. I've realized, you know how you find a brand that just fits you build correctly? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Vineyard Vines, which I hate, I really don't, although I own a lot of their shit. I'm not like, oh, I need a Vineyard Vines shirt because it looks like, but like it all just fits me perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so large sweatshirts from Vineyard Vines just fit like fucking perfect. But like, I feel like such a dickhead. Do you know what I'm saying? They get a Vineyard Vines sweatshirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I do.
But I'll tell you what fits me better. These sweatshirts, this is like the perfect fit for me. This
Yeah.
exact sweatshirt right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then
And I owe a lot of people. I owe a lot more people.
Are you gonna
garage
get more?
sweatshirts. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
you gotta get
I'm gonna-
t-shirts.
Well,
T-shirts are easier, they're
Okay.
cheaper, and you can just give them out.
well, that's true.
Like,
and
dude,
they already
sweatshirts
have,
are
they
the
already
best.
have the logo right in the computer, like you said. So
Yeah.
it's like, you set it up. It's pretty easy, and it was a quick turnaround.
Who said it?
Those guys are great.
Al was on, right? And me and Brendan both had it. And Al was like,
Oh, yeah.
first off, I want to meet Josh, and I want to be part of that crew that has a garage hoodie.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna earn his way in.
Yeah, I haven't
He
met
has
Al
to.
yet. I
Yeah.
haven't
He's
met
gotta
Al
earn
yet.
his way. He's
Yeah.
gotta put in more effort. You got to meet Josh first.
Yeah. Well, I have to broker that. It's like anything else. You know what I mean?
Right.
But Al asks, and we'll make it happen. The holidays are here, so we got plenty of stuff to do. We need to we did a couple group beefs last year. One at Bella's. We're gonna do that again, by the way, during some leading up to the Christmas holiday. So we'll figure out what that date is. We may have got drunk in the parking lot. Might have not have. I don't know. Fitzy, you might remember better than I do. Is
I don't
that
know
legal?
about you guys, but if you get, I have about 30 unopened Amazon packages. in
Oh, my-
home.
dude.
Fucking, it's just driving me absolutely crazy.
Dude, here's what-
to the point yesterday. This is funny, actually. I was driving home. I went to my mother's to do something, and we were going to a holiday party. Court was like, "You got to get home. I need this, and I need cranberry juice and 10 limes or whatever." And I'm like, "All right, I went to Shaw's, and then I was driving by my mother-in-law's house to get home, and there was a goddamn Amazon truck in her street. You know Lake Ave.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a wide street.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking parked
Middle of the street.
on the left side. So the people park on the right side, right?
Yeah.
He's parked on the left side. Delivering, bringing a box across the street like he can barely carry it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There's a car in front of me, and I'm already annoyed, and a little tiny buzz on, nothing crazy. And I'm like, I'm sitting there, and I'm like watching this guy fucking carry this big box across the street, brings it up to a porch, Obviously, he brought it to the wrong porch. Now he's bringing it back down the stairs, over to the next house. And I'm like, he's still not back in the truck. So I fucking lean on the horn. And my mother-in-law lives like, she's behind me. And of course, I wasn't concerned like she was going to be like, no, that it was me that was beeping. But I was like getting annoyed. Fucking lay on the horn. And I hear this kid walking back to his Amazon truck. And it wasn't the typical truck. It was almost like a U-Haul truck. But it was like that type of thing. And I hear him go, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, oh, really? There was a little thing that went off my head. And I was like, oh, you motherfucker. So I'm like, oh, you know what? He gets back in the truck and he's sitting in it. And he's not moving. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to beep again because this motherfucker's going to sit there even longer. Finally, you see the reverse lights go on. He puts it in drive. He pulls over to the right. This guy in front of me is driving down now. There's another guy backing in. I don't know what was going on. I put my passenger side window down when I was passing this guy, and I pulled up to the side because we're going real slow. And I look at him, and he's ready to draw back with me. And I'm like, I go, dude, you don't got to block the whole street when you're delivering packages. Just pull over. Just pull over to the right so everybody can go by. And he made a racial comment to me. This is a Hispanic kid. And
like anti-white?
No, he made a weird comment. And I was like, I looked at him like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And he said, do you kiss? That's what he said. He said, do you kiss N-bombs? And I go, what, dude? I go, listen, all I'm trying to tell you to do is pull over so you don't block the fucking traffic. Because I was sitting there for 6 or 7 minutes. That's a long time.
Far too long.
That's the wildest thing anybody's ever said.
I said, just pull over, you stupid son of a bitch. And he's like, and then I fucking just drove away, right? Yeah. I take a right. What does he do? He pulled over. Evidently just talked to me. He wasn't delivering another package. So he fucking
not doing his job.
So I take a right onto Tremont Street. Now I'm driving down towards Morelli Field, right? And I get to the light and I see him driving behind me, pulls over, drives up next to me. And he says it again. And I go, dude, what? I said, listen, I'm going to make your life real easy. All you need to do is pull over to the side of the road, you fucking dumbass. And he said that again. And then he goes, you ever been put in a suplex? This is exactly what he said. And I go, a suplex? I said, no, Mr. Amazon driver. I said, but if you want to put me in a fucking suplex, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a good payday out of that. You dumb motherfucker. And then I drove off and he took a left on the Fells Way. And then I was like all rattled and I was driving home and Court's like, what's going on? I fucking dropped the limes on the table, dropped the fucking cranberry juice. And I was like, I just got in a discussion with an Amazon driver.
Quite a discussion.
I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
dude. That's
happy
wild.
fucking Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I hate it. I can't wait to this time of year.
I will say this too. Like, so I'm fucked right now because I have one thing from Maggie. It's what she asked for, but I don't have any ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I have no good ideas, like, of what to get her. I know she's got me other shit.
I know, it sucks.
I'm like, what does this lady want? You know what I mean? Like, what does this lady that lives in my house want? You know what I mean?
You know what she wants.
And this is the only time of year.
Four-legged dog.
This is one of the only time of year.
That would be the one thing I could get. I guarantee would be like a hit, but then I'd have to take care of the dog. Here's the problem with the dog. Now you know this. You've had puppies. You've had puppies. I don't mind having a dog. I actually like, if I'm being completely honest, you know, I play it up. I like the routine of it. I like taking the dog out. I like doing a walk with the dog, whatever. Getting a dog, having a puppy is fucking horrible. It's akin to having a child.
Terrible.
The only problem is like you can't work with the child. You know what I mean? So you can't do anything. You want to go to Encore tomorrow night? No, you're not doing that. You have a fucking puppy. You know what I mean? You want to stay out till 4 o'clock in the morning at the IA? Can't do it. No, you're the puppy. He wakes up at 5, right? Problem is, I want to stay out at the IA more than I want to have a puppy. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line. So, anyways, all right. So we were supposed to do things that rule.
Yep.
We still get some time here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start.
All right.
Ice.
Ice rules. It keeps your beers cool.
Yeah.
I think he was talking about the other ice.
No, I'm talking about real ice that you use to cool drinks.
Yeah.
But it is funny to say ice rules.
Yeah.
Right.
Clip
That's
that.
a good one. Does anyone
The best
realize
part is
that-
when they pull the Spanish people out of their houses. That's the best. No, I'm talking about real ice.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this today because the The other night I came home, there was no ice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking world stinks without ice.
Yeah.
Like ice literally, like it allows us to have food basically, right? Ice
Yeah,
in
to
general.
keep food.
Yeah, to keep food fresh. How good is like different types of ice? Like crushed ice in a fucking Coke Zero, you know what I mean? Or Coca-Cola, or whatever you like to drink.
Yeah.
Or Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
Nugget,
You know what I mean? A Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
Like you feel that
Absolutely.
buzz going, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
nugget.
Nugget ice is great. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I will say
you ever
tray
seen the one-
ice.
yeah, that's the lowest. the
Tray
low.
ice blows.
Yeah.
It's okay, but like
Gets the job done, but yeah. I like the sphere. You ever see that
This-
one
dude,
big
we
cube?
have that.
Do
We
you?
have that thing.
Isn't it awesome?
yeah, the thing lasts forever.
Yeah.
The one problem is like when you buy ice from the store, because the new fridge we got didn't have an ice maker. Or it does, but like we had to have somebody hook it up, so we just buy bags of ice like idiots. And
Danny can hook that up.
that ice is softer than regular ice. Some guy said this at a party once, and it cracked me up. I forget. He's like, said to his wife, he's like, "Oh, you bought the soft ice again?" Like calling ice soft just killed me. But like it melts faster than like regular ice.
There's a
I
lot of
feel like.
air in it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what they're selling it cheaper.
So
they're
I
trying
have
to sell
a-
you real ice, but it's like there's so much air in it. It's not really real ice.
Wow.
I got the. I got a
Do you
G-
kiss?
Yeah, do you kiss that ice?
Yeah, I kiss that ice.
I get a GE, no free ads.
Yeah.
I get a GE fridge.
Yeah.
It's got the ice on the door with the water
Oh,
on
nice.
the door and everything, right? Yeah, it's not nice though because the fridge decides when it wants to make
Make
ice.
ice,
Right.
yeah,
so
yeah,
like it'll run out.
Almost
And then,
immediately.
Yeah, and then depending on because the chamber's not big.
Right.
So like you have 2 drinks and it's fucking gone.
Yeah, you're at the mercy
then-
of this fridge, basically.
And then it could be like 17 hours later and the fridge just didn't make any ice.
Right.
You know
I'm
what
like,
I mean,
what,
buddy?
what are you on
awesome if the
vacation,
fridge.
dick
It'd be
face?
awesome if the fridge, the fridge's
GE
point of view,
dickhead?
it's like Vincey's like coming into the room. It's like, oh, look at this fucking dickhead again.
Yeah, yeah.
The fridge, he's like, not giving him shit.
Yeah, well,
no ice
that's
for
what
you.
Yeah, Melissa comes in, she's like,
I made a
that works.
decision a long time ago that my refrigerator is not going to make decisions on what I want. Like I was like, I fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
So do you throw trays in there too?
no, I don't even use ice.
No?
No,
Oh,
I don't
man.
need it. I hate. You
no
know what I? You know what I?
TV, no ice.
You know what I
ice.
hate? You know what I hate when I go to get the ice on my fridge and someone had been getting crushed ice. And then I
Oh.
gotta fucking sit there and let all the crushed ice come out until
Yep.
the real ice cubes come out. I'm not a crushed ice guy.
I
Oh,
love
crushed
that.
ice.
So
Here's the
certain-
problem.
I get
Now
it
the
for
girls,
certain
every
things.
morning they have those fucking bottles that they want to fill up, right? They're like the
Stanley's.
whatever, Stanley's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
You also must have like 16 of those. in
like
your
I'm like,
house.
we don't have
Minimum.
we don't have
I have a
room
ton.
in the house for these things. They don't fit in any place. for
Yeah.
us.
So crushed ice, Connor will just get a bunch of crushed ice and
Murder
like
it.
just chew on it,
Same.
right? Which is cool. But then my fridge sucks. So I go there afterwards to go get regular ice cubes. And instead of like all the extra crushed ice,
Yeah.
it melts in the pocket. And then I go to get ice and like a fucking
Blob of water.
half
Isn't
ounce
this a
of
brand-
water comes fucking
Isn't
falling
this a
out.
brand new fridge that you have too? 'Cause
Brand
you did
new,
all that
dude.
work.
Yes, brand new.
We got to talk to Mr. GE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appliances these days. You know, we have to have an episode on appliances.
Yeah.
Because those
Yeah.
are driving
It's a hot
fucking
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
I also got to get rid of my dishwasher.
A new one? The
She-
brand new one?
She's not doing shit recently.
I knew that was coming. You couldn't even say it on a
You know
story.
what? You know what the best gift I
I
got for
even
Court this
started
year?
after.
I got her a vacuum, and I got
She
her
probably appreciates
a
it.
window washer kit, like to wash the windows.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good gift.
I got
It's
it.
a combo
The only
gift.
thing because I said the same thing.
Yeah.
What am I going to get this lady?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I was like, I got her a couple things that we all kind of, and I'll do it if she
Yeah.
doesn't want to do it. But I figure like, let's get her washing some windows.
I think that's good. I think it's a good plan. By the way, we also had 2 buys of 3 kids in the Melrose High School bought sweatshirts.
Nice.
One kid, his dream is to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
I told you this.
Yep.
Yeah, he wants to meet you. I'm like, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Rethan.
Yeah, it's not Ethan.
Oh.
It's Jaden. Good kid. Danny, what do you got? Things that rule.
I think we can all agree on this, but like with the playoffs and Super Bowl coming up, how about hitting on a pool?
Hitting on a pool is huge. Hitting on a fucking, that's a great one.
that's a good
hitting on a pool or hitting on a, like anything, fantasy football
Yep.
or like a square.
Yep.
Huge.
It's great. It's
Huge.
free money.
Free money.
Yep, I love
because
it.
you never win, but you do it every year.
Yeah, and it requires 0 talent. You just
Yes.
got to pick a fucking number or whatever the case may be.
And
And
you're
then,
fucking pumped when you hit it.
and then you
Yeah.
get that envelope and it's just stacks of fucking Andrew Jacksons. You know what I mean?
It's-
Sick.
Do you tip?
Yeah. Well, the guy will always tell me, because I'm in a couple of them.
He takes out 10%.
He'll either take it out, and then
Yeah,
another
yeah.
guy will be like, yeah, if you want to tip me, tip me.
Yeah.
No,
like
I
the
always
elevator,
tip.
like the elevator.
By the way, this is a
operator
big
would.
point of
Like,
contention.
he's taking his cut.
Yeah, of course.
On the text thread with the guys that aren't from around here, that are all like part of the Fans Football League, and Buggy and I like you auto tip. They're like, I'm not fucking tipping. I'm like, why wouldn't you tip?
So I can
Now
see.
listen, I don't expect to get tipped when I run my NCAA pool, right? Some people have, some people don't. I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't do it for that. And it's not a big money pool, so that's different. But like if I won Al's league, right? So I'm in Al's league. Al's got a big money league, right? I'm not gonna say the amount of money, but it was more than I was expecting to spend on fantasy. Fitzy was supposed to split the team with me. I have a bye this week, by the way, in the playoffs.
You
so.
still want to split it?
Yeah, let's split.
I'm down now. You're gonna buy in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the playoffs. Yeah, let's split now. But like I'm saying, like I mean, I'm obviously not gonna tip Al because he's a loser.
Yeah.
But like, but yeah, I tip every guy that I win a pool from. If I know they take out, that's different.
Right.
Yeah, I'm the same with Danny. If they take 10%, there's your tip
And
already.
he tells you up front. So
Yeah.
the guy that runs this specific pool, he takes out 10% and whatever. I think it's like 185. It's like a weird number. It's not 200, not 150. But then he'll get like a spread, whether it's Chinese food or like one year he did like surf and turf, dude. I was eating lobster tails, hammered at the Eagles. It was great. Fucking awesome. But I mean, you know, wherever, if it goes to money, goes to an open bar or whatever, I'm in. Whatever, let's do it.
See, I will say, like in our Fans Football League, the Melrose one, I think it pays. I think first is usually like around like $1,800 or something like that. And Buggy won it, and he spent all the money on. He got the lady who makes Ric Flair's robes to make him his own robe that's Melrose colors with a huge boa. And like it was like an $1,800 fucking
That's
wrestling.
fucking awesome,
and then I
dude.
drove him down. They all live on the same street, so I drove him. I drove his truck, and he was in the back. Just with like music playing, just fucking looking like a professional wrestler. It was fucking sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, found money's the best thing. Like anytime you hit like for whatever, say you hit for $1,000 like on something, it's literally the best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a great one.
Yeah.
Fitz, what do you got?
Whenever anyone cancels plans. So like I agree to a lot of shit.
Me too. Future Brendan's not interested in, but
Yeah. And then like if someone's like that lady, the lady that I made up that's having that 40th, so
Yeah.
I don't have to go.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like if
that
she
fake one.
cancels that
Yeah.
fake 40th,
Yeah.
and then I can go to the ugly sweater
That'd be
party,
sick.
that would be sick.
That'd be great.
Like that
But like
rules.
it's always on like a weekend, right? And you're like suffering from the night before, anyways.
Yeah.
And then it's like 4:00, and you're like, "Fuck, I really don't want to do this."
still
And then
gotta
they
go
get
to
a
this
text,
thing.
and they're like,
Can't wait to
"Oh,
see ya."
something came up."
Oh, yeah, even that.
That rules.
Yeah.
Something came up. We can't do
it's
that shitty event that we were
yeah,
going
it's
to
the
do.
best feeling in the
And
world.
I'm
Aw,
like,
shucks.
fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn on the TV and just fucking drink beers.
yeah. That is the
Not
best
leave my
feeling.
house.
Yeah. It's a great feeling.
Mahomes getting hurt rules.
Do you have
No,
any? I
that
thought you didn't put anything down.
No, I did. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
something that Fitzy and I were talking about the other day, and my on top of my list was rub and tugs.
That rules.
No, I'm joking.
Like, when do we
I
talk
think they
about
probably
dogs?
rule. I've never actually
Been to a rubber tug?
partaken that.
Yeah.
But the top of my list was garage bars.
Yes.
Garage bars
great
rule.
one.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Speak on it. Preach.
Huh? Well, I mean, we have a number of local garage bars in the area. Which one?
Buddy Hewitt.
Oh yeah. So and we have yet to be. Have you been there?
No, not yet.
I'm looking forward to that one. And my garage bar is actually a mess right now because I'm emptying my basement out. I'm gonna be ripping my basement floor up and trying to add a room down there, like a little family room,
Sex room.
Yeah, rub and tug room.
Yeah.
But so anyways,
You
mine's a
just have a
mess.
fucking Asian lady living down there.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Josh.
Hello.
It's a
Whenever you
Ironworker.
walk into my basement, what'd you say?
It's an Ironworker.
Hello, this is Josh Ironworker. How funny is not funny, but the fact that the guy across the street from me in Medford is the one that
Sounded just like
fucking
And
great.
when I heard him interviewed on TV, the first thing I thought was you, and I was like, oh my
Mountain.
god, yeah,
Yo,
Danny's
Mr. San
spot
Andreas
on.
and Memphis in the mountain.
How can me deliver here?
sounded so angry.
Huh?
You just sounded so angry.
Because he was angry. He was
know.
like, how come he deliver
I mean,
my
wouldn't you?
oil?
400
How come
gallons
he
of-
deliver oil here? He goes, I not call for oil. But you know what? You know what the problem
Accent
is?
game is the best, by the way, because
Oh my god, I can't.
It's so much
Are we
better
doing
as I was
that? Are we doing that on Patreon? Because
Sure, if you wanna do it, we can do it.
We'll see. But
guest chooses.
you know what's
You're
tough
gonna need
about that?
4 different black
is that
guys.
they got rid of their oil tanks, right? But
Yeah.
they never took the spout out. And I've done
Yeah.
this a couple times, and someone told me, he's like, get that fucking spout out of your house
Yeah.
because that
It
this
might
has happened
auto-deliver.
before.
Yeah.
And they didn't take it out. So I'm not even sure if the insurance companies are really gonna 100% cover the fucking damages from that because they never took that spout out.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
What was Al saying though? When you stop
There's a
pumping, there's
whistle.
a whistle.
Yeah.
There's a
that's
whistle.
Supposed to,
There's a.
you're supposed to
doesn't
hear
that
the
sound
whistle
so
if it's a legit.
barbaric?
Yeah.
It's like there's a whistle that's supposed to go off to tell you that you just put 250 gallons of water.
Yeah.
This guy put 385 gallons. He's like sitting there on his fucking iPhone, and he's like, well, I haven't heard the whistle yet.
Probably
And
had
he's
he probably had his fucking earbuds in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you-
guarantee.
just
you
listen
probably-
to our podcast.
And
Yeah.
that oil company is
Congratulations.
reputable, but to be honest, it was 48 Linwood Street
Yeah.
in Medford, right? And that area of Medford, you don't necessarily even know if you're in Malden and Medford.
Right.
It's right on the line.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of think like, how could the oil company be totally liable for that? So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay for most of this.
It's unbelievable.
I kind of have to live in my house.
I will say, going back to what you said though, I do think like we don't talk about it as much anymore because now we just have had these garage bars for a while. But it's like we could never do this podcast if this garage bar doesn't exist. We'd have to do it in my office. Like I'd set up a thing there, but like that would suck. You know what I mean? Like this is like
Well, garage
nobody.
bars-
You're so like you can do mushrooms out here at 4 a.m. and nobody's gonna bother you. You know what I
Well, what
mean?
garage bars allow you to do is have a bunch of people over your house that are not in your house.
Exactly.
And,
Yes.
and that
So
before
the kids are still going to bed. Everything's still
Yeah.
running as normal.
I will say, I think you're the same way as me, though. As time's gone on, we still have a party every once in a while,
Yeah.
right? And so do you. But like, we were throwing them a lot back then. Here's the thing: when somebody comes, it happens a few times in a row. That like somebody comes, and you're like, this guy fucking stinks.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to have fucking people over here anymore. You know what I mean? Like when a guy comes over, he's like, oh, like fucking,
Yeah.
talking about shit in your garage
Talking about
bar,
the
like,
shit oh,
like,
God.
and you're like, this guy's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Then you gotta fucking deal with him. That's
Well,
like
then
the worst.
You have the undesirable come over unannounced, and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, really? What's going on here?
Yeah.
We haven't been out there very often, but it's only because life has changed a little bit. The girls are busier. We're busier.
Sure.
You know what I mean? They're not like 6 and 7 year anymore.
Six,
It's like,
7.
6, 7. I told you. Did I tell you?
It's
Did
real.
Did I tell you Cam's jersey, her Melrose number
She's
is 6,
67?
7, and that's the reason. It wasn't. I was like, she's like, Dad, I want 67, and I'm like, all right. And then Sid was like, she did 67, and at first I'm like, what the fuck is the significance of the 6, 7?
No one
Is
knows.
this like
I
a
don't even know
sex
what
thing?
it is.
And there is no significance of it.
No.
But that's her jersey number. And so every time she scores a goal, we all do this on the sideline. It's a fucking
Hell yeah.
riot.
I love
All
it.
right, now I've done this before. It's a reel that we've already done, but this rules, and it's just it fucking needs to be said. I can't be said enough. Drinking beers with your friends is the fucking best thing in the world.
Yeah.
When you get a phone call on like a Friday, and it's like Danny or it's Josh or it's Fitzy, and you're like, hey, you want to meet for a quick one over at the IA? You want to meet me in my bar? He's like, let's do a couple quick ones, and then it's like you start to get that warm feeling all over you. Like I saw that there was like drinking beers with your friends is literally the best thing in the world. Like I don't know that there's anything that I like more than that, if I'm being honest. Now listen, can I have a good time with my friends while drinking? Of course I can. But it's not as fun.
It's not that fun.
It's not that fun.
It's like boring.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. It's like, what do you want to do? Watch a fucking movie? You know what I mean?
If you can add,
Oh, we got a great story for the Patreon. We got to tell the story when we'll tell. I'll remember.
All right.
Just remind me.
I'll say.
Story. Just say motorcycle. Patreon motorcycle.
got it.
All right. But here's what I was thinking about too. There was like an article the other day that said like there's an epidemic of men in this country not being able to have friends. Like they don't have friends anymore. Like online loses, right? First of all, I was actually thinking, I'm like, I got so many friends, I want to stop making cuts. Like I think at the end of every year, you should be able to be like, hey, come to my office. Like, listen, we're going in two different
It was
directions
a
right
good time.
now.
You didn't,
While it
you
lasted.
didn't make
Bring
it.
him in.
Yeah.
You bring him in.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
It's
and
not
it's
you
like-
so much as the team's
Yeah.
direction. You know, Yeah, you bring them in person. Then
You
bring
just,
'em-
you just find a slip underneath your fucking windshield wiper.
Yeah, it's
like
just like,
that
hey,
morning,
you're
like,
done.
fuck.
Yeah, delete my phone
Major
number.
League.
Yeah.
Hey, Bobby, can I talk to you tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, what is this
What's
about?
this
And I'm
about?
like,
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
we'll talk
it.
in the
why
morning.
don't you come over? Come over.
Yeah, just come by in the morning.
You cut him, and I fucking, you know
Oh,
what?
I'll bring
There's
a
nothing,
six-pack. No,
there's
you don't
nothing more
have to do
enjoyable
that.
when you can cut someone. There's nothing more enjoyable than
Oh,
that. And it's
yeah.
like you know it's hard for them.
Yeah.
but it's like it's fucking awesome
Yeah,
for you.
it would be so funny if like that's the way you decided to pot with friends.
And
Like
then
you're
you-
like,
you
hey,
know
come
what-
here
you
for a
know-
second. You're
but
like,
you know what you could
listen,
also
this
do?
isn't working out.
You could also look into before you cut them. You could also look into like a couple of guys that don't have friends and be like, "Hey, listen, I got this.
I heard they're
I got this
recruiting."
guy over here. Why don't you reach out to him because he doesn't have any friends?
Yeah.
I have too many
Yeah.
friends.
He's a
And
zero like
give
you.
him a call. Give him a call. Go out to a movie with him or something. Do something gay like that.
Go on a date with him.
Yeah. But anyways, go back to that. Just go and drink a beer with your friends, especially around the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, like I'm looking forward to the Ugly Sweater Party so much. Like it's gonna be fucking great.
I think if you could add on to what you're saying, but if you had drinking beers with your friends during the day drinking rules.
I mean, listen, when do we have most of our best laughs? We have it in the corner of 621 with
Yeah.
you, Bobby, and Glenn's there, or
Yeah.
whoever's there.
People watching.
I
It's
mean,
great.
day drinking is elite. The problem with day drinking as you get older is, well, you got to be a professional, which we are. So, like, I know how to manage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like sounds so bad. Like, she's like, fucking, I can just already see Panuza rolling his eyes. You have to be able to fucking, you gotta have to be a pro if you're gonna day drink. You can't just fucking go off the rails. Like, if you have shit to do later, you know what
You
I
gotta
mean?
pace yourself.
You gotta pace yourself.
You can't go all in,
No.
which is
No.
tough.
It's tough, and it's, with the success thing, like I haven't been wanting to drink too many beers, so I've been dabbling with the hard booze. And the problem with that is like there's pros and cons to it, and so, you know sometimes it's fine, sometimes there's devastating consequences.
Yep.
And like when Court tells me she's you know, I it's almost like it's like learning a language. Right? It's like you don't learn a language
Overnight.
Overnight, it takes years and years and years. And I keep
Research.
telling her, I'm like, I'm trying to perfect the hard booze thing. I'm trying to
Yeah.
perfect it. We're gonna have problems.
So
I get
bear
it.
with me.
You know what I mean? We're gonna have times
During
when
this
when
process.
screw
Couple
it up.
hiccups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like this doesn't happen overnight, so just bear with me. Stop nagging me.
Every once in a while, I'm gonna shit my pants in the truck.
Right. Or I'm gonna have explosive anger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys gonna get reckless.
Right.
You know?
So drinking is fun, though.
All right, Danny, back up.
So when you fall asleep early, right, and you wake up in a panic because you think you missed your alarm,
Late, yeah.
and then you just realize that you got an extra 5 hours of sleeping, that rules.
Yeah.
You know, you wake up, you're like, fuck, what time is it? You look and it's like midnight. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
It does.
Dude, I'll tell you what
It
doesn't
does
rule.
rule.
I'll just, I don't care if this is on the podcast. It doesn't really matter. But I'm not a big weed guy. I think we've talked about that a million times.
Yep.
I've been having the worst time with my sleep. Like literally, like at least 2 days a week, I've been waking up at 3 a.m. and I can't go back to sleep, and then I just go to the gym at 4. But if like I'm not used to that schedule like you and Bobby and those guys are, so like it fucks me up. You know what I mean? Like I'm just fucking running ragged all day, and I'm not. So I went to the fucking dispensary. And I'm like, give me anything you have to sleep. Like I want to try every single thing you have for it. Like
You gotta perfect it.
I'm doing research.
Yeah, you
know what
gotta
I mean?
do the
Doing research.
Right.
So I got like 4 bottles of different nighttime edibles. I've been sleeping like a fucking log, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta say, dude, like I take it like right when I go to bed. I don't take it like to get high. You know what I mean? Like, so I take it right before I go to bed, and I'm fucking out like a light. Now I do have to get up pissed because I'm old.
But you don't wake up groggy.
A little bit, but I'll take that for fucking to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little coffee and like you're fine, you know? But it's like I sleep fucking deep, you know what I'm saying? And like that's what I need.
When I was eating just like a 5 milligram like edible type thing, I don't know, I don't do it anymore. But of course I don't do that anymore. But but when I was thought that was like a good thing, and I didn't like it. I woke up groggy, and I was
A little bit. I know what you're saying. I do wake up a little groggy, but then I'm like, for right now, I'm like, I just need to get my sleep schedule back on. Now,
Yeah.
did it have something to do with the fact that I was up till 4 a.m. like last weekend?
well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that definitely fucked it up. You know what I mean? Like that's the problem. But you're right. Sleep in general rules. If you can get like when you can, the best feeling for me ever is like if you get up at, if I wake up at like 5:30, it's a weekend, and I piss, and then I do fall back asleep, which is rare. Like, and I go to like 8:30.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
get-
oh my
holy
fucking
shit, I
god,
just got 3
dude.
hours of uninterrupted sleep. That is
It's
nice.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but I wake up early.
Yeah.
So like,
3:45, right?
yeah. So if there's a meme where it's like, oh, you never slept better than when your alarm's about to go off. You're so comfortable, and
Yeah.
you wake up and you're like, oh, this is the best. And you look, and it's 10 minutes to your alarm going off. The best feeling is when you wake up like 3 hours before.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, is it close? And you're like, no, I got fucking 3
you
hours. when I
later.
can
See,
go
for
back
me,
to bed.
that's sometimes like,
I don't have trouble going back.
yeah, see, I do.
Ever.
Yeah. Bobby C and I were talking about, like, my mind just starts
literally,
going.
I'm like, how many? Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, I'm thinking
back
like,
down.
I'm thinking like work, the show, like all this stuff. Like, it just, my mind just starts going. I can't stop.
Yeah, not me.
You're up.
When your kids do something awesome,
That's a great one.
it
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
And not even
yeah.
not like so automatically people are gonna be like, oh, hockey, dance, like that shit.
Sure.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when they come home from school. I pick them up from school and they're like, Dad, look, 100%,
Yeah, they got an A, yeah,
100%
yeah.
on this test. You know what I mean? I fucking love that.
Sick.
It's so good. And then even when they're like, you hear something about like other kids, them being nice to other kids or whatever, something like that, or parents saying that they're polite, always polite when they're over their house or
Yeah.
whatever. So I got this story where there was a little kid. So Connor's in 3rd grade, and then there's this little kid that's in 1st grade, and he was hoping. So they assign reading buddies, book buddies, so they read together with older kids to like help them read or whatever. The kid in 1st grade was hoping for this girl who's friends with his older brother, right?
Okay.
And he comes home from school, and his mother goes, who'd you get? Did you get so-and-so? And he goes, nope, even better, Connor Fitz. And I was like, that's fucking sick.
Sick, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when your kids do something like that, it just fucking rules.
When they
can I
accomplish
get one of
something,
those?
they're so happy about it.
You know what is? So I remember like 2 or 3 years ago, Ryan Hearn's like, Brendan, Tommy is the sweetest boy. He goes, me and Kate just love him, and I'm like, I'm like,
dude.
what are you? What? Why? I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, he doesn't even speak really outside of like the house.
What do you
And he
do?
goes, I'm looking out the window the other day. It was windy. And all of the boxes that we had for the recycling went everywhere. And he's like, and little Tommy comes walking down the street with his glasses on, and he picks it all up and puts it back. And I was like, actually fucking shocked because I never would have done that. I would have been like, fuck y'all boxes. You know
It
what I
is
mean?
great though.
It is a good feeling.
Yeah.
So that was going to tie into one that I was going to say, which is this. Now, I want to say this. I make sure that I'm very, there's one zombie fly left in here. I killed like 15 of them the other day. I don't know how they get back to
I'll
life
get
or where they
that.
come
I'll
from.
get that flag.
All right. So I want to be very clear on this. If you like, if people choose not to have children or they can't have kids and whatever, like, that's totally fine. If you don't want to have kids and you want to live your life, like, and just be an aunt or an uncle, I think that's totally fucking awesome, to be honest with you. Like, everybody's there to make their own decisions. I'm saying for me, like, the awesomest thing that's ever happened in my life is having my kids. Like,
Yeah.
like without my kids, like, I'd be a fucking mess. Like, there are a couple buddies out there that like don't have a wife and don't have kids, and I'm like, how are you alive? Like, I would have been dead. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way.
Well,
like,
yeah, those buddies are putting their fucking face on billboards on the Route 1. Yeah. Yeah.
you want to talk about that now, or should we talk about that Patreon?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was just gonna come up with my my second
Awesome.
that
These are
rule,
awesome.
that rule,
These rule.
yeah. And I have one in mind, but the sleep thing jogged my memory about another one. Is waking up with a fucking rage hat on. And it's like, you know what? Even you know, like
Kid's
40,
back.
I'm 49,
Yeah.
and it's not like I'm old.
Yeah.
None of us are old. But when you wake up with that raging heart on, and
Yeah.
you're just like,
I still got it.
Yeah, you're horned up as
you don't
shit.
know what you were dreaming about.
Yeah.
You don't even know if you were dreaming. But
Yeah.
it's like
You
when you're
stumped it up.
piped up, you're just like, all right,
Yeah.
good. I still got. I kind of feel like maybe there's, I'm not running low on testosterone.
Well, it'd be
or something.
awesome if you could use it more. You know what I mean? Like that would be like
No, it's almost like when you don't wake up with that on like for
A regular basis?
a
Yeah.
long period of time. You're like, holy shit, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then that one morning, fucking just you wake up and you're like, all right, here we go.
I'm
Here we
back.
go. But my second choice was dude wipes. Dude wipes rule.
Awesome.
I think you talked about them before, hasn't you?
No, well, I
Sure
didn't talk
did.
about it.
He has.
Dude wipes.
You, both of you
Oh, you got one of your buddies made a
But I don't think
goddamn
you can
thing.
fucking. You're not supposed to flush them. I don't think.
Oh, I flushed the fuck out
I
of them.
mean, if
Really?
it's not your house, go to crazy.
You know why I flush them? You know why I flush them? Because this is what I have. I have brand new PVC pipe in my house
Yeah.
because we did it over, and then the pipe that goes from the foundation to the whatever is in the front yard.
Yeah.
That pipe was like cast iron; it rotted out. I have that replaced now, so I'm not too concerned about it getting fucking clogged.
You got a
up.
smooth shoot.
I
the
don't
whole
care
way.
what happens once it gets out to the street.
Yeah,
Like, when you
that's
see
their
that,
problem.
that truck out there, like I apologize, but I'm dude wiping the heck out of my butt. And I've told you before, it's like I could have one of the worst shits in the world, right? But after you do the tushy and the dude wipes,
Wait, do you have the bidet?
You could eat, yeah.
That's overkill.
You could eat. No, it isn't. No, you know what's not overkill about it? Because for a guy like you that doesn't like spend money on toilet paper, it's like it's free. It's water. You're squirting the hell out of your ass, and then you could eat a meal out of that ass.
Yeah. Well, that's what Al says too. He says you could eat a meal out of his ass because he has a
I
bidet.
think you could.
I use Scott's.
Scots. I love Scots.
Cheapest.
You're not
toilet
a bidet.
paper.
You're not a bidet.
You know what
guy.
I'll do
I'm not
sometimes
a
when I
no
rake.
bidet guy.
You know what's a good way to save money? When you rake leaves, like for the fall,
Yeah.
I'll take a bucket of those and I'll in a Home Depot bucket
Use
and I'll put
those.
them next to the shitter.
Yeah.
And just use the leaves because that way you're
Leave it
saving
to
money.
They're free. Yeah.
I will wash the leaves afterwards, like the paper towels, and dry them. You know
reuse them.
what I mean? Reuse them.
Yeah, unfortunately,
leaves is
the
crazy.
tough part about using leaves is like you got a little shit on your fingers, so you
Yeah.
have to wash your
They're
hands.
very brittle.
When I take a shit,
Yeah.
a shit, like when I use the wet wipes, I don't even have to wash my hands because I feel like I'm washing my fingers as you know what I
You're a
mean.
sick
So I,
Two for one.
so I can just walk out of the bathroom. Just
You're a
like
sick motherfucker. You know that?
everything's getting washed at the same time. Hands
Yeah.
and
Oh, I got a proposition for you,
Efficient.
Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Nate's gonna be so pissed that I'm asking Josh instead of him because his son's going to this. So I'm taking Tommy and Will to Guns N' Roses at MetLife Stadium August 12th. Tommy's request, he's like, I need to see Slash before they stop touring at some point. You want to go?
Where is it?
MetLife in New Jersey.
In New Jersey?
Yeah, we'll drive down.
Ah, jeez.
Wow. All right, let's know.
No.
Okay.
No, I was like, I never even. that never
Usually you're
even
doing
crossed my
something like, you
radar.
usually go to like France or something like that, I feel like lately.
No, I'm saying like my reaction wasn't that I didn't want to do that. I would definitely do that. I would love
Well,
to.
that's
see
the only
fucking
place they're coming.
I'll
And
do
that
that.
close to us. Yeah. All right, good.
It wasn't even anything ever on my radar because I
No,
didn't
me
even
neither.
realize Guns N'
Tommy's
Roses
like,
was
we
still
have to go
touring.
see Guns N' Roses. I'm like, oh, when are
I'll
they coming to
fucking do
Boston?
that
He's
in a
like, they're coming to
heartbeat.
MetLife. And I'm like, all right, I guess we're going to MetLife. I'm like, sick. So we're going to go down. We'll stop in Connecticut.
won't-
We'll get some fucking New Haven pizza.
But you won't go to see Lord.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty sexist. I was gonna say you're gonna take Tommy to see
I'll tell
Guns
you
N'
what
Roses,
I
but
would
you
tell
won't
you what I
let
would
Lord.
much rather
She
do.
wanted to go to Lord like today. Like, it was not like
I'd
next,
much rather drive
Nana
to
would've took her.
MetLife fucking Stadium
my sisters were like all over
in
that.
New Jersey than ever go to like a concert at Gillette Stadium.
Oh.
I feel like it would be easier to go to MetLife.
I agree with you. Yeah, at least you're doing something and like it's interesting. Like going to
I'd
Gillette
do
is
that,
fucking
dude.
horrible.
Dude, if you're gonna do that, let me know.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm doing
do
it.
that,
Yeah, you're in.
If Tommy
me, you,
wants
Tommy,
me,
Will.
hey, listen, if Tommy requests me to do anything, then I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely will be excited to know that you're going.
Initially, Josh was like, "Oh, I think I'm washing my hair that night."
No. My reaction wasn't that. Listen, there's only if I could have saw the Grateful Dead one time in my life, then I would have been happy. You know what I mean, like so.
I saw him 6 times. No big deal.
Right,
With
well,
Jerry.
I know you don't want to brag.
You know, I did run into. Well, actually, this is probably not even good podcast material, but so I won't even bring it up. But yeah, so we got the ugly sweater potty. We got anything else? Anything else that rules? Real quick.
Do we have voicemails?
We have one voiceover jump last week.
All right.
Throw them on. Throw the cans on.
Oh, my cans.
Jump.
Let's hope they all work. You guys here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Yo! It's your man Adam Jump Town. Just wanted to check in on my homeboys. You know, I sit out here gazing out the window and just full of gratitude and gratefulness to be alive, to be awake, to be up, to be free. Guys, we need to get out of the mindset of negativity. We need to get out of the mindset of the things that we cannot do. And we need to believe that it's all right here inside of us. It's very weird. You need to get in to get out, or to get out to get in. It's just right there. This might not make sense to everybody because not everybody's meant to hear this right now. But when it does make sense and when it does click, you can't be stopped. Take that with you and enjoy the day. It's your man Adam Jump Town.
He's
Love
he's the best fortune cookie.
I don't know what it is about him, but every time I hear that, all I think is Cypress
Spanish.
Hill. It's Cypress Hill.
Be real.
He-
I can see that. I can see the be real
That's
thing.
what I think. That's why I thought he was Hispanic in the first
Don't
place.
you know I'm loco?
It'd be so sick if he was Hispanic. Imagine if he told us he's Spanish and we didn't know that the whole time.
Yo,
He must have. He has to.
I mean, look. So the only request Tommy has for his graduation party is he's like, I want him to for the when you're a senior, you host a football party night. So like, we'll set the tent up in the backyard, and he's like, I want Jump Town, and I'm like, all right, well, you ask and you shall receive. Like,
I'm a chicken hawk hunting for a chicken.
is that them?
Yeah.
Cypress Hill.
I thought it was who was what was the chicken hunting was another song. Was that
Chicken head.
Juggalos?
I
What are they
see.
Oh,
called?
the Juggalos. No, that wasn't them. That was Cypress Hill.
You were big into them. You have that hashtag tattoo.
The
on you.
Juggalos.
Yeah.
I'm getting a tattoo soon too. By the way,
You have what?
I don't know. I'm gonna get a couple on my arm right here. I'm
Nice.
fucking doing it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
What are you gonna get?
I don't know. I have a couple ideas.
So you just want a tattoo. You don't know what you want.
Yeah, and I don't want a sleeve or anything. I want a couple bangers, like, you know what I mean? And
Just down low.
yeah, I want them to be visible. I'm not doing the fucking. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna get it on my thigh. I'm not doing that. I'm at the age now.
So now,
it's like-
Fitzy will tell you they get addictive, right? Is it?
Yeah, they do, but I haven't had one in fucking years. I mean, I got a ton, but
Yeah.
I haven't had one in forever.
I'm not. I've been talking about it for a long time, and I'm like, why the fucking why not? Why
Yeah,
not I
get
just
one,
do
you
it?
want
Like,
one. Yeah.
what am I waiting for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're doing preacher curls though,
Yeah.
so why not on your bicep?
Yeah.
I want to do something.
You want
like,
to draw.
in a.
You want to draw
Draw
the
attention.
eyes to the biceps.
No, I mean, I'm not. My biceps, believe it or not, are like pretty big.
I know. I believe it.
But my forearm muscles are. I don't even care about the muscle end of it. I just want to have a little out on my arm, and it has to be something like meaningful, right?
Get a
But,
tribal.
No.
Just get crossing pin wrenches. To show
Remember
your
when
dedication
Chief
to
got that
ironworking.
fucking
Oh, the dragon. That was the
dragon,
funniest.
and she's
The
like,
funniest thing of all time.
dude.
He's like, it's like Buddy Chafe, who passed away, R.I.P., one of the best guys of all time. He comes in one night, like to like our apartment. And he's like,
He's like, I finally got
they
it.
finally got my tattoo, and like, all right. He pulls up his sleeve, and he's got this huge black dragon. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was the weirdest thing I've
Yeah,
ever
I'm not
seen.
doing that. I'm gonna do bangers, light.
What does
nothing-
bangers mean?
like a
Flash
boom,
shot?
boom. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing's connected.
Okay.
That's what I
Just
mean.
individual.
Yeah.
Individual
pieces.
little drawings, and I have
Yeah.
a couple of things. One of them is something that Cam wrote me a letter after I told her I got her these Converse All-Star sneakers. They were like $100, and they said Cam on the back, and they're cool. And it was like, hey, don't leave these downstairs because you know the dog's gonna get at them or whatever. Like take care of these. These weren't cheap. And one day she left them downstairs, and what did the dog do? The dog chewed the top of it. And she wrote me a letter, and it was in the letter. I wish I could read it right now. It's funny, but in the letter, she's like, "Dad, I feel so terrible. Like Tucker got my shoe, he chewed it up." She's like, and then in the letter, she's like, "I feel like I need to take my responsibilities to another level." And I was like, I was fucking laughing so hard at that line. I'm like, you know what? I want to get that tattooed on my arm. Like, I feel like No. She said it's been brought to my attention that I need to bring my responsibilities to to a higher level. And I was like,
How old was
wanna
she? She
get
wrote
that-
this?
She was like 8, and I was like, I just want to write that on my arm. Like that's what I. So, anyways, one of these days I'll do it.
I think that's unbelievable. I think that'd be great.
And I also want to get like something on my lower back.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
call that a
Yeah.
Tramp stamp.
tramp stamp. Yeah. For
There's
a guy, it's gay.
There's a guy that we not gonna mention the guy's name at all, but like oh, I got one more thing that has to be said before. But a guy that went to the beach with a guy that we grew up with, and he's getting up and he takes his shirt off to go to the valley. He's gonna go in the water and he's got a tramp stamp on his back like a tribal. He's like, what the fuck? You know who else had one? Is who was on what's his name? Lawrence Garino. Remember, he's like, like if you're on the bike, like you can see it on the back of the thing. Tell the story real quick about and if you don't want to tell the story or we're gonna cut it, I'll cut it.
Yeah.
About when the kid that was a friend of maybe your wife's friend's husband, when you had Sid and you had her in the
Oh. Yeah, and he was like,
This
I
story's
was at his baby shower. Or I can't remember what it was, and or his wedding. No, it was his wedding. His
bridal shower.
bridal shower, and there was a bunch of people there. They rented this hall out, and this kid's like, and then court went, and I'm like, all right, listen, I'll pick you up, and I brought Sid. Sid was in a baby seat. She was like 4 months old, and I came walking in after it was like kind of towards the end of it. I wasn't hanging out there, and this kid walks up to me and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" He goes, "Oh, it's good to see you." He goes, "Another guy here," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." I go, "I know it's tough. It's all women." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll tell you, this is fucking crazy." And then he goes, "Oh, she's beautiful," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know." It's a little okay. And he goes, "Isn't that crazy?" He goes, "Dude, you made that with your dick." And I go, and I'm like, typically I'm like pretty, I can handle like most
You don't
comments.
even know this guy's first name yet.
No, I did know him, but I was like, I knew he was a little weird, but I was like, he goes, "You made that with your dick." And I was like, and he said it like kind of like deep like that, dick. And I was like, I'm like, yeah. And he goes, oh, was that weird? Was that weird? And I'm like, no, it was fine. It was fine. I'm like,
See you
was it
later.
weird? Like when you have to ask that question right
weird,
after
bro.
you say it, yeah, it's fucking weird,
Yeah.
man. And yeah, well, he's a weird dude.
You made that with your dick.
He goes, isn't it amazing you made that with your dick?
It is kind of fucking hilarious though.
It's fucking funny, but he definitely caught me off guard.
That's great.
All right, we're gonna do Patreon. Josh, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hang on, before we leave.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
That's so bad.
ahead.
Original Ginger.
Okay,
Shout out to Dave Sweeney, right?
yeah.
He
Quarter of the year contestant. I just named.
he is. He should be.
He's always in there.
Another one who only uses Snapchat sent me a Snapchat immediately after the Bills Patriots game.
Yeah,
And
he's a Bills
said,
fan.
"What?" He's a Bills fan. He goes, "What a comeback!" Cheers, and chugged a beer in my face. Right?
Yeah.
He was crushing me. He was crushing me
fantasy.
in fantasy. It's 110.9 to 110.8 right now. Brock Purdy just threw a touchdown to George Kittle. I have the stack. I can't wait to send you a Snapchat when I come back from this fucking epic comeback.
You sent me the same Snapchat.
In Chug a Bear. Yeah, I think he sends it to his whole list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't have
think it was.
Snapchat.
I don't think it was personal, but it's a barn burner right now in
I love
fantasy.
it. I love it.
PTC Gridiron.
PTC
going
Gridiron.
hard.
Yeah, you can potentially. We'll see next year. You can potentially get in. Is there
I think it's a.
It's making a weird noise.
I think it's a bunny.
really?
Yeah.
Like it's hurt.
That's not a bunny. That was a loud thump. I just went
Stumper.
back there. Huh?
It's Stumper.
That's why. Yeah, hey, dude. One time I went over there and I was like I'm like ah like
Yeah, it's like it's the you're in the most vulnerable
bite my
position.
penis.
You're in the most vulnerable position when your dick is in your hand. And you're like,
With your
what is this
dick.
animal that's going to
Dude,
jump out and grab me?
dude,
right now?
this is not really. This happened though, so I'll just tell it. My office that I used to work in before I started my company was at Downtown Crossing, right next to Macy's, Washington Street. And it gets pretty dicey there with like people hanging out and shit, And I walked around the corner to like hit the fucking T, and as I hit the corner, there was a dude in a wheelchair, and he had like this wicked fucked up face, like like this dude was all sorts of fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's like and I just went like I just like jumped. I just jumped back. Like I was like, imagine like your whole life you're like, I got a disability, and like all of a sudden some white guy walked around the corner of the suit and just screams like he saw like a fucking demon, I was like, all right, listen, we'll be back next week with
Joey Boats.
No, New England Dad. New England Dad next week. We're gonna be hungover for that show.
Sure will be.
It's gonna be a mid-morning show next Sunday. And then we'll Joey Boats. And then also I got to get Jeff Clow back on. Jeff Clow, the reason that fucking the drinking beers reel did so well is because is the part where I'm like, drinking beers with your friends is the best. And then it goes to Clow, and Jeff Clow's like, he's just like, dude, drinking beers is the fucking best. He's like, it's the fucking best. All right, listen, everybody have a great holiday. We will announce Cork of the Year on the Joey Boats episode. And then we might stash the episode with Jared for like a week, I think.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be doing them like pretty quick back to back. And after that is Bobby Froyo. Bobby's welcome here anytime. Best wingman that has ever lived. Oh, last thing I want to say, you guys shared this meme a couple times about like the best thing that ever happens is like when that girl calls you Poppy for the first time.
Yeah.
Like a Spanish, obviously like a white girls don't call guys Poppy. And I'm like, there's never gonna be a time when every girl like is like, hey Poppy, like I don't even think I think like me and Spanish girls, like they look at me like you got nothing from me. Like nothing I need comes from you.
You know what's funny?
If you play a little Spanish guitar for that, man,
Maybe,
that might do it.
You know what is funny? Like it's taken a couple of years, but Court does call me Poppy. That's like,
You've been requesting it?
well, I told her, I'm like, just call me Poppy. What's the big deal? Just call me fucking Poppy.
All right, listen, we'll be back next week. We love you. Peace. Goodbye.